Here we go, Ironman action. 30 minutes of non-stop back and forth destruction between two men looking to prove who is the best. Corvo Jack en route towards the Cruiserweight Championship, making it through to the second round after an impressive victory over a former champion of champions in the form of Andreas Gonzalez. Corvo Jack said when he came back for season 2, he wanted bigger, he wanted better than where he was at the end of season 1. Well, you can't get bigger than a 30-minute Ironman match against a top-tier talent in the former Lance Danielson. Corvo Jack, he has been persisting, he's been pursuing the Cruiserweight and the Intercontinental Championships. After all, he is a former light heavyweight champion. He knows what it's like to be a champion here in NCW. So we have a sold-out arena here at NCW Overload as Lance Danielson making his in-ring debut on a pay-per-view. His pay-per-view debut, yeah. But Lance Danielson believes Corvo Jack has been nothing more than a thorn in his side in obtaining championship gold. Remember on episode 1, it was Lance Danielson, Clark Oliver Morrison, and Corvo Jack competing for the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. Corvo Jack nailed Lance Danielson with the resistance, that big boot in the corner, and got the cover on him. And then again in that fatal 4-way match, Corvo Jack nailed the FKO, or it was another resistant boot. But either way, it set him up for that Knight's bomb that made him the first one eliminated. He was embarrassed after the match, and he wanted Corvo Jack not just for a pinfall, not for 2 pinfalls. He wanted him for 30 solid, uninterrupted minutes of pain, destruction, and it put simply, he just wants to break another human being. Here we go, Lance versus Corvo, one-on-one for the very first time in Ironman rules here at NCW Overload. And here you see the timer in the corner this year as Lance Danielson starting strong with the suplexes. Corvo Jack is being ragdolled. Here we go, suplex, and in 15 seconds Lance Danielson already dominating Corvo Jack here. The hooks ahead. Oh, and a judo throw, or no, an arm drag, I mean, to Corvo Jack, just throwing him. Here we go, collision, but Lance Danielson with the quick recovery, running Corvo Jack's face into that top turnbuckle. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Corvo Jack just being dominated this first minute of the match. Lance Danielson, big splash. And here we go, Corvo Jack finally getting in a little bit of offense. Oh, and a boot to the mouth. Here he goes, ties up that arm, looking to snap it. Here we go now, Corvo Jack, Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, and a drop kick to the knee, but it doesn't, it only staggers the big man. Oh, and a kick to the gut. Oh, tried for a Hadouken, or a Kamehameha, whatever game you play, whether it's Street Fighter or Dragon Ball Z. But here we go. Remember, pre-order Dragon Ball Z fighters for Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta in... Oh, big knee right to the spine. Here we go, Lance Danielson. Oh, massive knee across the jaw. And for the second minute of this contest, Lance Danielson still dominating. Oh, as he drops the knee right across that arm. And Danielson sizing him up, but Corvo Jack with the counter. inverted DDT. And here we go, Corvo Jack with the control, trying to squeeze the breath out of Lance Danielson's body. But here we go, Corvo Jack drops the knees right into the gut. Thought he was going for a forearm to the face, but no, big shot to the mouth. And jacks the jaw. Lance goes down. Corvo Jack ready to go. Oh, and a big clothesline, but doesn't knock him over the top rope. It barely staggers the big man. A Lance Danielson neck breaker. And as he goes in for the cover, only a 1 count. Oh, as he jabs the knee right into the spine. Lance Danielson now sizing him up for that big boot. But Corvo Jack not staying down. There he goes. Can he get the big man up? Yes, he can. Floats him over for the jawbreaker. Here we go. Looking for the FKO. Formerly known as the Marshall Brazil. Better known as the jawbreak. The broken jaw. Whatever you want to call it. Still effective, but no, only a 2 count. Or you want to call it the Mazzore Brazil, if I'm saying that right. Or the FKO. Or the broken jaw. But Corvo Jack looking to make a huge comeback here. 3 massive clotheslines. Staggers him into the corner. Oh, tries for a diving crossbody. Failed. As Lance Danielson had to slow down that pace with that arm drag. There he goes. What's he got in mind? Oh, big knee right to the jaw. Corvo Jack now. Irish whip into the corner. Looking for the resistance. But no. Lance Danielson able to catch that boot. Here we go. Looking gut wrench powerbomb. What strength from Lance Danielson as he drops the elbow for the pinfall. But a kick out by Corvo as we're down 5 minutes. We still got 25 minutes of this action left as Lance Danielson nails another point blank big boot. And that's the first cover of the match. Lance Danielson up 1-0. But here we go, Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and another boot. There's a little bit of resistance to Corvo Jack. But remember, Lance can get that boot up a lot higher than Corvo can. What's Corvo thinking here? There we go, moonsault. But it was more like a double mule kick to the chest. But now Lance Danielson looking to earn his second fall here. If he can nail this, the Lance Crusher. Oh, Corvo Jack could have turned that into a DDT. But that could be the second fall of this match in favor of Lance Danielson. No, Corvo Jack able to get the shoulder up. But not done with one. Looking for another one as he nails the Lance Slam or Lance Slayer, whatever you want to call it. But the second one does not work. What did I call it? Like BCO? Lance Driver? I know, but Corvo Jack. What's he thinking here? Irish whip into the corner. Floats over. Neck breaker. Here we go. Looking for the FKO. Up on the shoulders. What strength for a cruiserweight as he drills him into the ground. Could Corvo Jack get back a pinfall? Can he make it one apiece? 2, 3, no. Again, Lance Danielson able to kick out of the FKO, the Maserati Brazier. But you gotta admit, Corvo Jack, for being a cruiserweight, is taking it right up to Lance Danielson. Here we go, picks him up. Look at his strength. Into the rib breaker. And into a massive power slam. As he drops in for the cover. 1, 2. Corvo Jack able to kick out. As it's only been 8 minutes, we got 22 left, and we're only up 1-0 in favor of Lance Danielson. But here we go, Lance looking to go flying. A springboard clothesline. Here we go, Lance now sizing him up for a spinning big boot right across the jawline. And here he goes, just showing his domination with that massive swing. Not releasing Corvo Jack, wants to send all the blood to his head before he drops him like a sack of potatoes. Or if I was to use French style, I'm going to be a sack of baguettes. But Lance Danielson, big clothesline. Another one. Corvo Jack retreating to the corner, but Lance corners him with that big splash. Corvo tries for a swing. Gets nailed with that leaping clothesline. Corvo Jack fighting back here. There he goes, boot to the mouth. Tries for a quick cover attempt out of desperation. 2. Lance able to kick out. As we're nearing to being 1/3 of the way done in this contest. Here he goes, looking power slam. Oh, but drops him on the rib first. And then nails it middle of the ring. Here he goes. Tried to set him up for something big, but Corvo Jack able to fight out of it. Here we go. Looking for this. Thought he was looking for a pinfall attempt there. The backslide. But no, only dropped him on his head. Here we go, Corvo Jack. But what's he got in mind? Oh no, he got caught. He got, oh, and he got hung up on that top rope. And Lance Danielson looking for the Lance Slam. Middle of the ring. And that could be the second fall of the match. Corvo Jack jumped right into his arms and suffered a point. But Lance now Irish whip into the corner. Looking to set him up top rope. What's he got in mind? Corvo Jack is out on his feet. And here we go, Lance Danielson. Oh, look at that power. Look at that balance. A stalling superplex. As impending doom awaited Corvo Jack's spinal cord. Lance Danielson just dominating this match. Look at it, just walking around him. What ego to an NCW veteran, just kicking him in all the limbs possible. Here he goes. Oh, drops the elbow. Off the ropes. Drops a clubbing shot to the knee. Oh, shot to the mid. Corvo Jack not staying down. Here he goes. Looking to make Lance Danielson pay for insulting him. And sizing him up. Knee to the side of the head. What's Corvo thinking here? Off the ropes. Tornado DDT. Perfectly set up. And now we're up on the shoulders. Looking for the FKO. Could that be his first fall? Can he come back 2-1? As he goes in for the cover. 1, 2. No, Lance Danielson just too powerful to keep down. But Corvo Jack dragging him out to the middle of the ring. And maybe a bit of a mistake there. Corvo Jack staying in control. Here he goes. Oh, counter there by Lance Danielson. And again using that power game into that big slam. Setting him up. Ready for that big twisting, a boot to the jaw. But this is just punishment. Lance Danielson, big power bomb. Oh no. Look at that, just walking around in circles before drilling him with the Lance Slam. There's the cover. 2. But Corvo Jack still fighting on. It's only 2-0. Corvo Jack can still win this if he can score 3 falls in a row. Oh, Jack in the jaw. Corvo Jack takes out the leg. And without the leg, the big man falls. Corvo Jack now looking for the float over jaw breaker. Or float over stunner, I should say. He's not quite done then. Corvo Jack tried for a drop kick. Scrapes his opponent. But enough to knock down Lance Danielson. But here we go, we're just under 16 minutes, just a little over 15. Corvo Jack looking to end it. Get that first fall, but no. Into the DDT. Lance Danielson practically on another level at this moment, but Corvo Jack slowly trying to catch up to him. Oh, and there's that big bicycle kick to the jawline. Corvo Jack's not going to have a head left by the end of this one. Oh, and an emerald fusion. Or fusion, I should say. But Corvo able to fight out of it. Here he goes. Jacks the jaw. Down goes Lance. But Corvo thinking of flying that far. Just catching him in the knee. Some strange reason Lance Danielson doesn't wear knee pads, doesn't wear elbow pads. I think it's so he can get that full extension on the leg when he nails those boots. And not to mention, so he can do moves like this. The Lance Slam, middle of the ring. That could be the 3rd fall for Lance Danielson. But Corvo still fighting on. He still has something to prove that he can win this match. But Lance Danielson, inverted DDT, bringing Corvo Jack down. Here we go. Goes for a knee. Misses. Kick to the gut. Corvo Jack fireman's carry takedown. Oh, tried for the resistance. But again, Lance Danielson too smart. Oh, but Corvo Jack experience on his side with that tornado DDT. Drops the elbow right to the spine. Shot to the face. Corvo Jack now looking tilt to whirl into the powerbomb. Tries for a desperate cover. 1, 2, 3. No. Lance Danielson just getting his shoulder up. We're up to 13 minutes. Corvo Jack still has to score 3 pinfalls to win this match. But I think he's going to start strong with that float over stunner. He should have at least tried for the pinfall, but no. Lance Danielson able to dodge the kick. Corvo Jack tried for the knee. Oh, and he walked right into that Lance slam. As Lance goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Corvo Jack still fighting on. Here we go, snapmare takedown. Arm around the neck with that sleeper hold. Is he going to make Corvo Jack pass out here? Time's ticking as we are down to the 12-minute mark. Look at Lance's beautiful moonsault from the top rope. But Corvo Jack taking advantage. 1, 2. Thinking Lance might have hurt himself on the way down. After all, he didn't hit anything except the ring. Oh. Big boot out of nowhere. That Yakuza kick. As Corvo Jack rolled to the outside, taking a breather. Oh, and Lance goes in for the chase. Corvo, inverted DDT on the outside. Irish whip back into the ring now. Corvo up on the shoulders, looking for the Maserati Berzer, and that could be it. Goes straight in for the pinfall, no stalling. 1, 2, 3, and we are now 2-1. Corvo Jack picking up his first fall. Lance Danielson still 1 ahead for a draw. 2. I mean, Corvo Jack needs 1 more for a draw, 2 for victory. Lance Danielson, however, goes flying with that straight jacket superplex. And here we go, rolling senton. Corvo Jack showing why he will be the face of the cruiserweight, why he could be a future Intercontinental Champion. But Lance Danielson with the clothesline, but Corvo able to kick out. Here we go, shot to the midsection. Oh, and a diving crossbody, taking down Lance. Goes in for a quick pinfall attempt. 1, 2, kick out, but a red-headed demon. As we are under 10 minutes. Two-thirds of the way done in this brutal Ironman match. And look at Corvo Jack with these stiff kicks to the thighs. Looking to take out the foundation of the big man. Oh, but a shot to the gut. Corvo Jack continuing to fight. Here he goes. Oh, invert. Fireman's carry takedown. Lance Danielson, what's he got in mind here? Oh, tries for an enziguri, but misses. Corvo Jack, big mistake turning around because he found himself with a triple bitch slap followed up with a knee strike followed up with a giant boot. But here we go. Oh, and again with that emerald flosion. But Corvo Jack just dead meat at the moment as he's about to be again with that Lance slam. As Lance goes for the cover, looking for the third pinfall, looking to go back to 2 pieces ahead, but no. Corvo Jack still finding a will to kick out. He believes that there is a way to win this match. Lance Danielson, however, just wants to destroy Corvo Jack. If Corvo wins, this will be a victory at a price. Oh, as he blocks that boot to the mouth. Here he goes. Jacks the jaw with the top of his head. Down goes Lance. As Corvo Jack goes for a quick pin attempt. 1, 2. Lance able to kick out. as Corvo tries for a head scissors around the neck, but the big man able to get out of it. Look at these punches and chops. Corvo backed into a corner, but DDT drilling Lance's head into the mat. Corvo now going second rope, begging him to stand. What's he got in mind? Here he goes. Top rope, diving cross body, but kind of dove over him. But here he goes, sets him up. Irish whip into the corner. Corvo Jack throws him across the ring. He's only got 7 minutes left. Oh, kick to the face. Or a knee to the side of the head, one or the other. But this is going to be the most painful boot that Corvo Jack has ever felt, as Lance is going to put everything into the last 10 minutes to stay ahead with his 2-to-1 advantage. Oh, big knee right to the side of the face. Corvo Jack needs to fight back, but no, he's just trapped for another spin and brings him down into the Lance Slam. That could be the third fall for Lance Danielson too, but Corvo fighting on. He believes he can still win this. But it is coming at a price. His body is being torn to shreds. He's probably walking out with a concussion. Something ruptured in his body. Something broken, I'm sure. Or at least cracked ribs. But here we go, sets him up. And looking for a neck breaker. Only a 2 count, as we are down to 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Corvo Jack, at least at this point, still attempting to make it a draw. Here he goes, Irish whip into the corner. Oh, but a counter by Lance. Here he goes, across the ring. Oh, try for the boot, got countered. Corvo Jack. Springboard leg drop. Got to get back a bit of the breath, so he's got to go all out for the next 5 minutes. And he is going to start by putting the big man up on his shoulders. Oh, and there's the FKO. I think he kind of just broke Lance, but here we go, looking for the pinfall, looking to go 2 apiece. 1, 2, 3, no. Lance able to hang on to his advantage. Corvo Jack, what's he got to do now? Oh, dropping the elbow. Off the ropes. Another big elbow. Lance Danielson playing it smart here. Here he goes. Running slam into the corner. Following up with the one into the middle of the ring. Goes for a cover off the power slam. But Corvo still fighting on. Showing the heart of the cruiserweight. Showing the heart of the underdog. But a shot to the midsection. Corvo Jack leaving Lance Danielson breathless as he goes for his neck. Looking to snap it. 1, 2, 3. And the referee did not see the hand on a rope, but that still counts as a fall. We are back to 2 apiece. And Lance just plugged his boot into the face of Corvo Jack out of frustration. He has dominated most of this match, and Corvo Jack is still fighting back. Oh, shot to the mouth. Here we go, lands clothesline. Not done there. Dragged him up to his feet. Looking for a Lance slam, middle of the ring. Corvo Jack might be out of it. He put up a gutsy performance, but Lance Danielson gonna take a third pinfall. 3. Corvo Jack has only 3 minutes left to fight back to make this a draw. But Lance Danielson continuing the domination as he drops him face first into the mat. The Corvo Jack making a retreat to the outside, looking to catch a little bit of a breath, but he does not have the time. He has 2 minutes 40 seconds to earn a third pinfall to tie this up in the form of a draw. But here we go, Corvo Jack, arm trapped, throws him across the ring. Goes in for a quick cover. Is that enough to put Lance Danielson down? 1, 2, no, only a 1 count at this point in time. Lance Danielson clinging to that opportunity. Corvo Jack now. What's he got in mind? Irish whip into the corner. Turns him around. Oh, tries for the resistance, but again does not work. As Lance Danielson nails the flosion. We're at a minute 50. And Lance Danielson looking to take head from shoulders and put Corvo Jack to sleep with that discus boot. And looking to pick up a 4th fall. 1, 2, 3. Corvo Jack's body just does not have enough left for the final minute 30. I could be wrong, but you got to believe Lance is in the advantage he wants to be. Oh, massive clothesline into the corner. Corvo Jack hanging him up on the bottom rope, goes over, leg drop. Has to get back into the ring. Doesn't have time. He's only got 1 minute and 8 seconds left. But Corvo Jack looking to go up for a 3rd fall if he can nail this. And here he goes. FKO one more time. Looking to go for that pinfall. Here he goes, 50 seconds left. Can he get another pin? 1, 2, 3. But Lance Danielson is up 4 points. Corvo Jack only 3. Corvo needs a miracle in the next 38 seconds. But taking him to the outside is the biggest mistake because there is no countouts. Corvo Jack. Is he looking for a moral victory here? Looking to destroy Lance Danielson. There we go. What's he thinking here? Got to get him back in the ring. 15 seconds remain as Lance Danielson escapes the grasp. Here we go. Oh, and into the ring post. That's got to be the match. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Lance Danielson is your winner. 4 points to 3. And what a brutal contest this was. Back and forth. Cruiserweight versus heavyweight. Corvo Jack gave Lance Danielson everything he had in those 30 minutes. But Lance Danielson, a specimen of destruction. As he picked up a huge victory in his pay-per-view debut match.